Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife? How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away?
Say something, goddammit!
Fuck it, I'm out of here.
We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We're getting nothing out of it.
Could always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass.
What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Hello. We were back with Detroit Become Human. I didn't want to talk during all of that, so here we are with, I think, episode 3 now. Let's inspect him. He looks very roughed up. I think he has dried blood on him. Okay. That looks like a crime. Property of Carlos Ortiz. He's a housekeeper. Probability of self-destruction is low. Just as I thought, he has dried blood on him. Burn marks from cigarettes. Used him as an ashtray, I guess. Did we do this one? Yeah, we did. Okay. Thing over here. From the bat. Okay. Let's interrogate. Reach optimal stress for confession. Level of stress. So we gotta stress him out. We'll do fear.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans.
We'll show the photos. He probably doesn't want to really look at that. I wouldn't, if I committed a crime, look at that. That'd stress me out.
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz. Stabbed 28 times. That was written on the wall in his blood.
We'll threaten him.
You've refused to talk since they arrested you. If you don't cooperate, they'll do things the hard way. Is that what you want?
We'll threaten him.
You don't seem to understand the situation. You killed a human. They'll tear you apart if you don't say something.
Rising up. Gonna have to probe that memory.
If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
Will I?
No,
I don't know.
I think they just want to understand. They know your master abused you. It wasn't your
good.
fault.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Because it's my
I was
job.
programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
Why not? And choose approach. Alright, well, I mean, I told you.
You leave
Here we
me
go.
no choice.
Oh, okay. I can't get all of these. Come here, you piece of shit.
I accessed its memory. I know what happened.
Well, I did what I had to do.
What the fuck is it
It's
doing?
destroying itself. Stop it, goddammit! I can't! I can't stop it!
I mean, I got what I wanted.
Holy shit.
I got what I needed. I was there to get the confession. I did it. I did it. I had a job to do. I seem so ruthless, don't I? Oh my god. Ah. Oh gosh. Okay.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
All right. End the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go.
Rise and shine. Sorry. She needs a coat and an
Find somewhere
umbrella.
to spend the night.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry.
Okay. Uncomfortable but safe, how to get in. Private property, so this is like an abandoned building. Very uncomfortable but discreet. So it looks like I'll have no trouble in there. Open 24/7, can't sleep here, ask for help. A convenience store. Probably. Comfortable but not discreet. We'll need money. Which I don't have any at the moment. Open 24/7. Well, why can't I stay then? Won't open before morning. Okay. Check hotel. Check. Let's try the convenience store. Oh, bless you, John. Wait. What? No. Wait. Where are you going? You can't just leave. Where are you going? You didn't even walk on the crosswalk like you're supposed to. Girl! That's dangerous. Can I talk to her? Yeah, okay.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
How far would the other side of town be? Alright, let's try the convenience store.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
Did you go back? Yeah. Okay.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
Yes, low prices. Have food. Okay. Take what? No cookies. I don't know yet. Hold on. Okay. Wait, what's over here? Is that an objective or just like... Okay, so... There's cameras pointing there. Camera's pointing here. It's basically nowhere I go, I'm always gonna have cameras pointed at me. So if I did steal, they could easily just... They could easily just call the police and come get me. They probably even have trackers on Android, so we'll just... Let's check everything else out. I know the hotel looks pretty nice, but I don't have any money. And most places that at least I'm aware of don't take... I mean, they'll take cash, but you need a card as well, because, you know, they have those little fridges, and if you take anything from the fridge, or you take pillows or something, they'll steal... No, I'm saying you're stealing. You practically are stealing the food and, like, blankets and stuff, so they charge you on the card for that, so you can't do that. But I don't have a card, so they probably won't accept me even if I stole money. I have cameras everywhere, and I'm pretty sure the last thing I want is police looking for me. This dude's just sleeping. The beeline to disaster. This beeline to disaster, pollinating bees officially extinct. For decades, scientists and farmers foresaw the inevitable extinction of bee populations. Despite these warnings to Global Institute for Endangered Species announced at... Okay, hold on. Despite these warnings, the Global Institute for Endangered Species announced at their Washington AGM yesterday that wild bees are now officially extinct. Living specimens exist only in captivity. Bee numbers have been ravaged in recent decades by colony collapse disorder, where worker bees disappear, leaving hives which cannot feed themselves. Biologists confirm that CCD was accelerated by the overuse of pesticides in crops, parasites, and pollution. The consequences of this catastrophe will be across the cotton industry, freshwater supplies, and most disturbingly, agriculture. Environmentalist Kathy Linda has stressed the breadth of this news. 1 in 3 mouthfuls of food we eat relies on pollination of some kind. The resulting famine will lead to millions of deaths worldwide. CyberLife, in cooperation with GIES, have come forward with plans on creating robotic bees. Some are pursuing non-robotic approaches, such as Detroit Urban Farms, currently experimenting with modified strains of bee produced in captivity, but there is no guarantee they will thrive. Gossip Weekly. My husband got an android pregnant. Story inside. It's time to face the music. Live... I can't read that. Live con... to something to me comeback. 10 ways to please your man and keep him. It's time to face the music. Live live concerts to make a comeback. For the younger generation, watching concerts in VR has become the norm. And who wouldn't want to slip on a VR headset and enjoy the show from the best seat in the house? It's cheap, safe, no hassle solution to watching your favorite performers. I guess I'd be into that, because anytime I've ever gone to a show, I'm 5'1", I'm small. I always end up somehow in the very front part of the pit, and then everyone goes crazy. And with all the heat of everyone's bodies and all that, I feel like I have to pass out, and then I have to always like leave, and it's so dangerous when you're leaving. And then if you even talk about possibly leaving to your friend, which I've done, I told her like, hey, like this is intense, I'm gonna go to the back, I'll meet you on the other side. These two girls in back of me basically like tried to go at me to push me out of the way so they can get in. Luckily I had multiple other friends who like held on to me every time these girls try to keep pushing me out of the way. Which I would totally rather do a VR experience, because that happens to me at any show I'm at. I'm usually with friends that want to be like up front, and then everyone goes crazy and I cannot handle it. I'd rather be like in a seat watching, like up front row seat, just watching what's going on. But live music is about to be de-revolutionized. Nina and Kasuki, I'm sorry, Music have launched a campaign to bring back old school concerts with live audience in front of performers in the flesh. Chuck Morrison, NKM spokesperson, explains the culture of going to live concerts is a thing of the past, but we want to bring that back. Real music is when it's vibrating through your soul, surrounded by people who are experiencing the same thing. Break the Wall will be one of the first bands to take the stage, performing in front of a live audience, and getting an immediate reaction will be mind-blowing. This is what music is supposed to be all about, says lead singer Baz Rudd. The hype, the applause, the screams, you just don't get that sitting on your sofa. If this proves a success, NKM's next step is to bring back music festivals, which should be music to a fan's ears. I'm not a big person on music festivals, because I usually go see one person. Like, there's one coming up with The Killers, and I just want to see The Killers. I don't know anyone else, but I can't spend the money on a 3-day music festival just to see one band. This dude's out cold. He's just snoring away. Buddy. I kind of like it. Okay. She needs clothes.
What are you doing? They're not her clothes. We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
I guess we won't steal then.
You're right. We won't do it, okay?
Because if he's the only one here on a rainy day at this time of night, there's probably something up. Alright.
Come on, let's go.
Oh no! Bless you. Bless your soul. Oh, thank you. I may now cross the road. Anything like in here? No androids allowed. can't, like...
We're not going in? We have to find $40 and get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
Okay. Oh, I meant to only look, not go. I meant to hit into that. There's a thing here, right? Right here. Right? In here. Or is it just that sign? Yeah. It was here.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know.
It may be abandoned, but what if there's
It's
like
just for one
locks
night
on
and no
it?
one will look for us here.
The doors are locked and all that, and we can't get in. I did see wire cutters in there, but there's a camera. And we need to be smart about this, because I only get like one decision. I don't get to go back. So this matters. I mean, I can enter. Okay, this car looks banged up, so chances are it's not locked, and if it is locked, it looks like it's been possibly ransacked, so chances are the alarm ain't going off. So here we go.
Stand back, Alice. It's dry inside, and nobody will find us here.
I don't want to sleep in there. Can't we find a better place?
No, we need to stay here. This is our option.
We're better off staying,
We can
Alice.
steal,
The important thing is for us to be safe.
and you didn't like that option. So
It's
here
just
we
for
are,
tonight.
in a car. This is you. Since we can't be stealing. Not only that, the police are probably looking for us. Because Todd probably called the police. That an android cannot just kid.
Why didn't he ever love me?
Oh,
Why was he always so upset with me?
it's him.
All I
It's not
wanted was a
you.
life like other girls.
Look at the little
Maybe I did something
thing in
wrong.
her hair.
Maybe I wasn't good enough.
No, you were perfect.
That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
No, like, girl, I just kidnapped you. I can't. We in this. We are in
Will we be together
this.
forever?
Forever.
Forever.
That's so cute. I pinky vomit. And hey, I love listening to the rain. So you get that little luxury. You get to. I mean, isn't it nice? Kinda? Damn. Okay, so one of these is probably... Okay. November 6th. Ooh. Markus! Ugh. What's going on here? I don't... Ew. Oh, what's going on? Impaired vision. Corrupted audio data. Oh, I don't like the sounds that are coming from this. All systems in low power mode, defective. We're missing legs. Okay. Oh, the sound is so cool. Oh, but just the way, like, I hear it, like, I just... it doesn't feel right. What? I don't like the controls when you have to move it. Moving on. Oh, he's still alive. You got this, Markus. Okay. Things are gonna go down, I know it. Let's do this. If I'm alive, multiple others are still alive.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho. Find Jericho.
Told you. We gotta go find Jericho. Oh, we can see through Markus. Okay. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of something, and I cannot pinpoint it. I'm pretty sure it's from a horror movie. Ooh,
Where are you going?
Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello, everybody. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work then. This dude just fell. He's weak. But I am too. Incompatible. He died in my arms. Ugh. Okay. Oh, don't.
Begging you, please. And then. I don't want to live anymore.
Okay.
Make it quick.
Okay. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want me to do? Don't I need that? Do I need that? Well, I mean, I'm obviously not dead, so I guess I don't need that, but yeah. Stumbling around. Okay.
Please don't do that. I want to live.
No. No. We got stuff we gotta do. And I think when I saw her, she was just a body and no, like, lower half, so, like... Rip. Sorry, Rip. But I feel like it's not Marcus's thing. Like, he was such a nice dude, and here I am just turning him, I guess, into a deviant. Ooh. It's getting worse. Was there... Oh, but... Okay. Oh, he just had it in his hands. Something's gonna happen. Can I... Okay, I was just stuck for a second. No, still not doing it well. Oh, no, wait. Are you okay? Nothing more better than, you know, dead androids falling on you. Yes, 2 different color eyes. So pretty. He's a pretty man. Now we can go climbing up, fall down. Why did that not work? Oh, because I'm hitting R1, not R2. Do you feel it, Markus? What are we taking? Oh. Okay. So will he not be identified anymore as an android?
My name is Markus.
His name is Markus. Don't play with it. Markus came back from the dead. Find Amanda. Where are we? This is beautiful. What's this? Okay, so it looks like I'm only allowed on the road. We got some birds. Hello. This is gorgeous. Do you have any frogs or anything? Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Hi, Amanda. I'm assuming you're Amanda.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Finding that deviant was far from easy. You showed great skill in your investigation. But you knew deviants could be unstable. You should have been more cautious.
I thought I could make it talk. It was a judgment error.
Never mind. I'm sure you'll be more careful in the future. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Traumatized.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I'm unsure.
He's obviously not what I was expecting. But
he wasn't crazy about me, but
yet to form a definitive opinion.
He let me talk to the deviant.
We have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I'm a negotiator. We gotta
I
adapt.
will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
I'm just up and down with Amanda, aren't I?
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation.
Something in the water.
If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created.
Excuse me.
If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Thank you.
You might be in shock. Just
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night.
Sure.
Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered.
No, it's this way then.
The region, particularly Sweden and Canada,
Nice little twirl around.
called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
Paul Miller. Is it something other than that? Oh, there's a lot of things. Oh, talk. Oh, I can talk to him. That's what.
You're still here? I thought your assignment was over.
It's just been extended.
Hank's gonna be overjoyed to hear that.
Detective Reed? Brown. Can I talk to him? Can I talk to you? Sure. Okay.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Thank you. But I would like to kind of look around just a tad bit more. I already did that one. Oh, but like I just want to take a small little look around. Just a little bit more. Hello. Okay, anything else? No name. Okay.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
I feel like that's not how jobs work. Well, no, I have a job. I know that's not how it works.
Hi, honey. You okay? Listen.
I thought I just did. The 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. UN warns of World War III. President warned at 33% approval. When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public were skeptical of purchasing a family. But the collection is now one of CyberLife's best sellers. But is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button, but it's child's play. It's the stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster at home. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids dreaded teenage years and shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. So you just throw it out when you're done? I'd be attached. But socialist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at home when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization design. Einoff says "niet," I think, if I pronounce that right. Russian president responds to Warren's warning. CyberLife, world's first $1 trillion company, global population reaches 10 billion. So I see like a theme. We have a thing going on with Russia. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber-rattling, I did not pronounce that right, I butchered that, my apologies, is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said that he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions like everybody else. The conflict shows no sign of abating. Okay. He likes heavy metal. Anti-Android slogans. Use your brain, not your Android free space. We don't bleed the same color. How's my driving? Call 1-555, I don't care. If you're not a bartender, then go away. Detroit basketball camp. Detroit police dismantle a network. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt with a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to be the most have been the most instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigate police work. I got a thing. I'm sorry. Speech impediment. Becoming the youngest lieutenant on Detroit's police force, Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. Go Hank! Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. Wait, was that not, or was that? Did I finish this? Okay. It owes me $20 or $50. Dog hair. He owns a Saint Bernard. Oh my lord, he owns a Saint Bernard. Those things are big. Matches from Jimmy's bar. Donuts. Oh, he has a Japanese maple tree plant. And cold coffee. Okay.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Back.
Hank! In my office.
Can I go in too?
New cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Why don't you like me?
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this
Oh
investigation.
no, that's not what I wanted to be. No.
I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle
No,
my
that's
men,
not- that's
okay?
not what I meant.
So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain.
That's not what I meant. I just wanted to... That's not what I meant. I just wanted to know if... why he didn't like me. God. Sorry about that. Hey, buddy. Let's have an
I
understanding.
get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that.
We're partners.
Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better.
Oh, he's so optimistic. Oh, Connor. Be positive.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Thank you. I'm kind of feeling so-so right now because, like, a part of me is like, for Connor, we're the negotiator, we have a job to do, we're here to get stuff done, but yeah, I'm humanizing. So, it's like an up and down. Let's talk about your dog.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
I snooped through your
The
desk.
dog hairs on your chair. I like dogs.
He likes
What's your
dogs.
dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo.
Sumo.
I call him Sumo.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh. A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
What's your deal?
There is one.
Sorry. Let's just start working.
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
last time I even... You know, we're just gonna... Okay. Gordon Lopez. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went out to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found, no trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left home without being ordered to. Okay. Charles Bell. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by an AV-500 234-777-821 model android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain. Situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. Sarah Cornwall. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android, an AP700 480 913 802 model. This android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. She looks familiar, but I really can't even put from where. Floyd Mills. The plant manager of Eden Club reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model WR400 641 790 831. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Leo Manfred. Oh, Leo Manfred was found unconscious in the home of his father, Carl Manfred. He was found unconscious. Okay, so he's not dead. We just knocked him out a little bit. Okay. To an altercation between his son and the house android. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. Ooh, okay, Todd Williams. The plaintiff claims he was violently attacked by his domestic android, an AX400 model. The android had just returned from being repaired the previous day and showed no signs of aggression in the past. Are we not gonna bring up the fact that I just took his kid? I kidnapped the kid. And no one's gonna, that's not in the file? Okay.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night.
And kidnapped his kid.
That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them, and...
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
Determined. We signed the mission.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
No, I'm gonna get this done with or without you.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off.
You're pissing me off.
Nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Alright, well. He needs to brighten up, cause we're partners and we're in this, and I'm not. You can sit there and you can have an attitude all you want, but I'm an android. I don't care if you have an attitude. We're gonna get this done, and we're gonna get this done. And then with Markus, like, I really liked how he was. He was like a really nice guy, and now I'm out here just turning him into a deviant, killing people, ripping people's parts out. Now that has me mixed, but I'm also mixed with Connor, because, like, I want a decent, you know, I'm humanizing. I'm trying to learn more about him. Like, I'm interested in him. But I feel like that's not something I'm supposed to be doing because I'm humanizing Connor. And then Kara, I think we did pretty good. I don't think these guys are going to catch our trail. I really don't understand why Alice was not in the file, that I stole this man's kid. Like, what? Like, that's... Hello, 911. Hey, yeah, like, my android's a nut, but I'm not going to mention my child? Like, I don't get that. But anyways, I'm going to leave this here. Until next time, guys.